Okay, so why should people choose Riley over other hospitals?
You know, that's a really great question. So Riley Hospital is the only comprehensive specialty pediatric hospital in the state of Indiana. The other thing that's really nice about Riley Hospital is that through the IU Health system, they have spent time reaching out to physician groups throughout the state and have created partnerships where services from Riley Hospital are now being provided in areas such as Fort Wayne and throughout the state, so that when children need care, they can see a Riley specialist, and when they really need specialized care, they can come downtown to this hospital.
So what made you want to work at Riley?
That's a great question. So I'm Ann Hannon. I am a board certified music therapist, and I have been doing that work for 17 years now. And the position came open in 1999 to start a music therapy program here at Riley. And the more I learned about Riley, the more excited I was to apply for this position, because the work here that happens is not just healing children's bodies, but taking care of them as a whole person and taking care of their families and their siblings and really the whole community, providing just love, care, compassion, and excellent medical service to everyone that lives here in the state.
Why should people donate money to Riley?
That's a really great question. You know, it's a hard thing to ask people for money, and it's also something that is really important to each individual person as to why they donate their money and where they donate their money. So the money that is donated helps us provide services to children that they wouldn't be able to get in any other way. So things like toys, music therapy, child life, social work, chaplaincy, are services that the families don't have to pay for when they come in. It is something that is given to them as a gift from the hospital. And the only way we're able to give that gift to them is through the generosity of all the people that live in the state of Indiana and beyond to give those special services to the children here.
Why did you let adults outreach?
Could you ask the question again?
Why did you let adults outreach?
That's a really great question. You know, the children that come through Riley are the future leaders of Indiana. And the health and well-being of those children, even if they aren't your own children, is so important to all of us in the state of Indiana, because they are going to be the ones that become our teachers, our lawyers, our doctors, and taking care of us as we age and need help in our own medical needs as we grow as a community.
What would you say is the most common cancer in children?
You know, I am not sure that I actually know the answer to that. I would guess that it is probably one of the types of leukemia, which is a blood disorder. But we see so many rare types of cancers and different diagnoses here at Riley that all of those things become normal to us. And so knowing exactly which one is the most common is sort of hard to perceive, because we see so many amazing medical stories here at Riley.
Why should people donate to cancer out of all the diseases? Why cancer?
That's a great question, and cancer research is something that is really well publicized in the community. It is also something that affects most of us throughout our lives, whether we have cancer or we meet someone in our communities, in our schools, at our jobs, or in our own families that have been affected by cancer. There are so many other things that kids experience here at Riley, and the nice thing about this hospital is that they care for children regardless of their diagnosis. And so any money that's donated to help research of any kind and to help the children here at the hospital is beneficial for everyone here.
A lot of kids from Fort Wayne, right?
I don't know the exact percentages, but I do know that we do have a lot of children come from that area. In fact, one of the local radio stations does a radiothon every year for Riley, and it's actually located up in the Fort Wayne area. So I think that we have a fairly equal number of children that come from all over the state, which is one of the reasons why it's so special to work here at Riley's, is we get to meet people from everywhere.
So how much of your hospital is run off of donations?
That's a great question, and I don't specifically know the answer, but I do know that all of the programs that I mentioned earlier, like social work, chaplaincy, child life, music therapy, art therapy, is all funded through philanthropic dollars. There are small amounts of budgeted money that is available for that, but the majority of it is funded through philanthropic dollars.
I think that's it.
Well, thank you so much for your time. That was really nice to meet all of you.
Heaving through corrupted lungs, setting fire to our insides for fun, collecting names of the lovers that